Everyone, it's me, and today I'll be showing off my video game console collection at random, basically. So let's begin. And the first one to be showcased is this a 2DS. It has some problems, like it refuses to charge. This SD card is kind of not really wanting to stay in. The camera is broken, but it turns on. Except the battery's dead and I can't charge it, so it doesn't. Anyway, next one I got is this AMOLED screen modded Game Boy Color, which has an AMOLED screen. And here's how it looks like. I'm pressing, but it looks pretty damn good. It could even compete with like modern phones. It has a better speed on some phones nowadays, so you know it's good. Next up we got a Game Boy Advance SP, which is just a standard one. It has a little bit of an issue with the power switch, but otherwise it works perfectly fine. And that's the fun fact, I only really charged it once. I charged it once. Like I know it has a super good battery life, probably because the screen is also kind of crap. But hey, there's better things. There's better consoles to play GBA games on, such as my custom white and light blue Nintendo DS Lite, which is the white and light blue. It has that stuff, and it works fine. It's named but it works fine, and it's custom. It looks pretty nice in my opinion. I don't know, you can write your opinion about the looks of this console in the comments. Oh yeah. Next up is my new Nintendo 2DS XL, which I have a box of, but not right here. And as you can see, it's pretty empty. I'll explain that later. But anyway, I got it back in 2021 for like 150 euros or something, with the box and charge and stuff. It's been used by me quite a while, since this was my main DS until quite recently. That's why it really has nothing on it. And that is because I upgraded to it is because I upgraded to a new Nintendo 3DS, which I really like since it's quite smaller and more pocketable than the new 3DS XL. I put on these Chinese faceplates because it originally came with Princess Peach faceplates, which for me is kind of ridiculous because I'm a man. But yeah, it looks kind of nice, and it is kind of nice. I use it, I like it. Here is my new Nintendo 3DS XL, which you might have seen several times since I used it for videos, and I replaced the backplates since they were kind of ruined. Now they look actually pretty damn nice. It is also modded, because why you wouldn't mod a 3DS in this day and age? The blue color is pretty nice, what I can say. The 3D is good, but it's actually better than the smaller one, because I don't know, on the edges of the screens the 3D effects get kind of weird on the 3DS XL, the new one. But that's not it, because I got this Nintendo 3DS, which is an American version, and the sticker has been on it for 3 years now. I don't know why it's there, but it's there and it stays there. And a fun fact, I actually purchased Super Mario 3D World on this, then proceeded to mod it and get other stuff. I purchased a digital game, which is not a thing I do too often since I like to collect physical games, but as you can see, I got other stuff too. Yeah, it has been quite abused since this is my first 3DS console, which later got replaced by the 2DS and the 2DS XL, never the new 3DS. So yeah, it has some wear and tear on it, quite a bit actually, but I still kind of like it. It is also kind of interesting in of itself, since it's like it has this design of layers and stuff. So yeah. Next up is my original Nintendo DS, which has seen life, and I stole batteries from it and then replaced it, so that's why it's not set up. The bottom screen is especially quite bad, as it has like spots, dead pixels and stuff. I may fix it eventually, I know. The top screen's fine. It is scratched up and stuff, but it still has its like original sticker. You can see it's European, unlike the ones I sold, which were mostly Japanese. So yeah, this is my DS. But I also have this Nintendo DSi in this metallic blue color, which I don't really use because I have a lot more DSs, and look at that, there's me. I mainly have this just for the sake of having it for the collection. That's about it. Kind of paid, like I paid 40 bucks. By today's standards I didn't, but I did this 2 years ago, which was kind of expensive at the time, but there we go. It's the DSi. Next up is the console that I kind of used more, which is the DSi XL. And why? Well, since it has big screens and it's a DSi, it is the best console to play DS games on, since you get big screens and you don't get blurriness, since it's still pixel accurate to the DS because it is a DS. It has like a weird funny issue though. Sometimes the stuff becomes green, but then they push it and fixes. I don't know. The screen connector might be doing some funny stuff, but otherwise it's fine. It's DSi XL in burgundy color. It doesn't look too bad though. And next up is both of my Game & Watches, the Zelda one and the Mario one. And fun fact, I actually originally ordered the Zelda one, but I got the Mario one instead. To be honest, I originally didn't really want to even buy the Mario one because the Zelda one is green and I like green. But I got a Mario one and I kept it, I guess. I got it for cheaper than it was selling back then, which is funny. I got this last year and got this year. They're still selling them, kinda. Even though they've been discontinued for like since 2021 and 2022. Kinda funny. And now we got my main Switch and my other Switch that I will use for testing stuff, since I got a bunch of Joy-Cons. They both work fine. I got this for like very cheap and came Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and I got this for like 140 back in 2021. The Joy-Cons were bad, so I reshelled them green. Then this year, from the same Joy-Cons I'm gonna test on this one, I reshelled them red, so now I have a pair of green ones and red ones, both transparent. What I kind of like about them is that the texture doesn't match between both of them, but whatever, I'll get used to it. They look pretty good too. I also modded their software to tell the console that they are the colors they are. But about the controllers, there will be another video, so no. This Switch is a 2017 version, which means I can mod it, and this one is a 2018 version, but the back was kind of ruined, so I replaced it with one that I had broken, which was 2021, so it says 2021, but it's 2018. Now we got this big old PS3 here. It's a 360GB model, and I use it to play PS3 games, because what else I would use a PS3 for? I had 7 PS3 games before getting this PS3, so I had to get a PS3, because those PS3 games are like super cheap in the flea market, so I got them. That's why I have them. So now I have a PS3 and I can play them. It's not 360 gigs, it's 320. It says on the sticker. I lied. Whoops. Now I got an NES, the European one. I am not exactly sure if this works. I can only see that the light turns on and blinks, which means there's no cartridge. I don't have a cartridge or a controller or the video cables, but I'm getting them and I will check that out soon. I also plan to region unlock it if it's not already region unlocked, so I could play all sorts of games instead of just European ones in this one. So yeah. It is also quite yellow. You can see that this is yellow, and like on the back it's a little bit more what it's supposed to be. It's pretty nice comparison here. There's like yellow and gray. It's a difference. Next up I got the Super Nintendo, which works perfectly fine. I have Mario World for it and the flash card and a controller and everything. The Switch is very nice. 8 weeks of quality. And yeah, this is the European Super Nintendo, and it has a sticker on the back saying it's okay. So it is okay. Next up I got the Nintendo 64, which have multiple games for it, like Mario 64, Mario Kart 64, Donkey Kong 64, Banjo-Kazooie, and Star Wars racing game. It doesn't have an expansion pack, and getting one is kinda hard for some reason. Maybe because it's not 1998 or something. And yeah, it works perfectly fine, except that the reset switch is stuck, but I plan to fix that soon. Next up I got a GameCube. I paid €100 for this with a controller, power supply, blah blah blah. Very expensive for some reason. I had to get the memory card separately as well as games, but currently it has a Mario Kart Double Dash inside. And it works perfectly fine. Yes. Now we got a black Wii with a stand that came with a blue Wii. And not the stand for the stand, unfortunately. As you can see, it's missing the GameCube control ports cover, but it still has the memory card cover, so yeah. And yeah, it works. I have it because I'm collecting all the Wii colors, so I'm 75% of the way there. And that is because I have a blue Wii that came with that stand and the Wii U HDMI cable for some reason. Paid $50 for it. It also came with an external hard drive because it's modded and has stuff on it. As well as blue Wii remote and nunchuck. Actually, I really like this blue color. It's nice. It's soft-ish kinda. This light blue, very nice. I like. Now going to the setup console, and here's the white Wii, which I actually use and play GameCube games on it. As you can see, there's the GameCube memory card sticking out there. It's my first Wii, and it's modded and all that sort of stuff. Very nice. Now next to it is the Xbox One, which I really just got 2 days ago. It's mainly because I'm kind of a gift from my brother, so he could play Forza Horizon 4, which I purchased. And it also came with Forza Horizon 3. So I would only need to get the Xbox One copy of Forza Horizon 2 I already have the Xbox 360 version of that, and also have Xbox 360 version of Forza Horizon 1, and then Forza Horizon 5 is compatible with this. If so, I might get him for him because he really likes that. So yeah, it also came with a Series X controller. Kinda interesting, but alright. Here's the Wii U. I use the Wii U. Wii U is good. It's basically a Switch with half of the Switch games. More like a third now, but whatever. You can play Mario 3D World on this and on the Switch. You can play Mario New Super Mario Bros. U on this and the Switch. Mario Kart 8 on this and the Switch, though the Switch version is better. Then there's my first ever console, the Xbox 360, which I have set up because I had it set up. I might remove it because the Xbox One can do basically almost everything that the 360 can do, but better. So yeah, and that's the Switch dock, which is technically customized with that an Intel Core i5 inside. And that's it. So thanks for watching and goodbye. Completely forgot about the PS3, which I bought at a flea market for like 10 euros. And restored it because it was like in a really horrible condition. And it still is kind of in a rough condition, but hey, at least it's clean. So yeah, thanks for watching and goodbye.